Good evening, Owls fans, and welcome to Owls TV as we get ready for our JV match between our Muncie Burris Owls and the University High Trailblazers. Owls are currently coming off a loss to Yorktown last week and hoping to rebound against this conference foe. Want to quickly thank all of our sponsors for their support of Burris Athletics and Muncie Burris Volleyball. Janine Lake for Congress, Rob Riley Real Estate, Creek Run Environmental Engineering, MT Smoking Barbecue, Defer Voren, Dr. Davis Chiropractic, Texas Roadhouse, Star Insurance, O'Neill and Associates, Barry Winkle Frozen Yogurt, Central Indiana Orthopedics, Carpet Plus Color Tile, Hannah Team of Remax, Culvers of Muncie, Tim Lannon for Senate, Slam Dunk Sports Marketing, McKinney Malput Law, 3D Company Incorporated, Robbins Apparel, Normandy Flower Shop, and Murray's Jewelers, as well as Gaddis Chrysler Jeep Dodge, special sponsor of the Dodge Report. If you know of a company or have a company that'd like to sponsor Burris Athletics, please contact Chad Woderick. And the Owls start off with the first point. Back to serve for the Owls is Lucy Rafe. And there's the overpass. Rankin, Rafe sets up Prater. She's going to send it, but it's going to go long out of bounds. And we're going to be tied up at 1 point apiece. Stevens back to serve for the Trailblazers. Prater handles it. Nagel sets it up. Prater going to send it over. There's an overpass. Allison. Rankin sends it down the line. And into the net. And out of bounds. Point to the Owls. Rankin will back to serve as the Owls lead 2-1. And there's an ace for the Owls. Owls now lead 3-1. Rankin to serve once again. And the ball handling error on University gives another point to the Owls, and they've opened up a 4-1 lead. A little faster from Rankin, handled by the Trailblazers. It'll be a free ball. Nagel handles it. Rafe sends it over to Allison. She sends it to the middle of the court. Be a free ball. Rankin comes up to get it. It's a back set to Prater. And into the net, and another point. Oh, it was saved. And that goes out of bounds, and that'll be a point for the Trailblazers. Owls leading 4-2. Allison to Rafe. Down the middle. Oh! Missed time by the Owls. University back to serve once again. Allison handles it. Back set to Hurin. And up into the rafters. And the Trailblazers scramble but can't get to it. And it'll be a point for the Owls, now leading 5-3. Sophomore Katie Nagel back to serve. And there's an ace. Owls have doubled up the score 6-3 early in this first set. Another ace for the sophomore. Owls leading 7-3. And this one's set up to be returned. Oh, it goes into the rafters. And not going to bounce over. That'll be 4 touches. Owls now lead by 5, 8-3. Trailblazers send the free ball over. Nagel dives for it. Oh, miscommunication between the Owls. And that makes the easy point for the Trailblazers. But Owls have a 4-point lead, 8-4. Short serve. Rafe's going to send it up the back row to Nagel. And she gets the kill. Just touching the back line. Kylie Wagaman into the lineup for the Owls. Owls leading by 5, 9-4. It's a free ball. And Allison with the kill down the line. And the Owls now leading 10-4. Elena Jones enters the lineup for the Owls. Wagaman back to serve once again. Short serve. Be a free ball from the Trailblazers. Jones. Wagaman sets up. Or Johnson sets up Jones. Nagel with it. Allison. And she gets another kill for the sophomore. Owls now lead 7-4. Wagaman to serve once again. It's going to be pushed over to the middle of the court. Wagaman, oh, sends it back. Free ball over. But lands out of bounds. And the service and the point go over to the Trailblazers. Owls continuing to lead 11-5. Turner back to serve. Just short serve, handled by Snyder. Back to Snyder. She sends it over. There's the attack. Johnson handles it this time. And Allison with the swing, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds. Point to the Owls. Rankin returns to the lineup for the Owls, and that'll send Haley Allison back. Oh, into the net. And that'll be a quick, easy point for the Trailblazers. Owls have still doubled up the score at 12-6. Livingston enters the back row for defense for the Owls. McTire to serve. High serve. Nagel gets underneath it. Wagaman sets it up. Oh, tight to the net. And Rankin can't bump it over. That'll add another point to the Trailblazers as they now have 7 to the Owls 12. Nagel handles the service. Wagaman. Much better swing and set this time from the Owls, and that's a kill for Rankin. Owls now up 13-7. And with that, we're going to take a timeout. Going to thank all our sponsors. Start with Rob Riley Real Estate. Honesty, integrity are paramount to their business. Whether you're buying or selling your home, it is one of life's biggest decisions. Contact Rob for help at 765-730-8714. He's located at 400 North High Street, Muncie. Creek Run Environmental Engineering with site investigation, soil and groundwater remediation, regulatory compliance, site mapping, and drafting services. They can help you through all your environmental and regulatory processes. Call them at 765-728-8051 or find them at creekrun.com. And as return to the action, the Owls are leading 13-7. Substitution. Mormon will go to the back row and serve for the Owls. There's a serve from Mormon. And there's another ace. That'll make about the 5th ace for the Owls this set. And that helps lead to their 7-point lead at 14-7. There's a high serve. Trailblazers run over. There's a free ball. Rankin gets under it. Another tight one, so just tips it over to the net. And we're going to have a net violation on the Trailblazers. And that'll be another point for the Owls. A free ball from the Trailblazers. Livingston dives. Oh! And quite can't get under it. Owls continuing the lead, 15-8. Livingston touches it and it rolls out of bounds off her hands, and that'll be a point for the Trailblazers. Owls leading 9. McGuire back to serve. Nagel gets under it, sends it up to Wagaman. Jones off the right side, and that's going to be tipped inbounds. Point for the Owls. And they're back to their 7-point lead, 16-9. Rafe returns to the lineup. She'll be back to serve for the Owls. Oh, into the net. And it'll be a simple point for the Trailblazers. Owls still leading 16-10. Stevens back to serve. And that lands right in front of the Owls, and that'll be another point. Owls continuing to lead by 5. Livingston pops this one up. Rafe's going to send it over to Prater. And that's going to go out of bounds. She got too far under that one. And another point. Owls lead by 4. Trailblazers continuing the fight and closing what used to be a 7-point lead. Stevens to serve once again. And the net serve gives the 5-point lead back to the Owls, 17-12. Haley Allison returns to the front row for the Owls. Umbria Rankin back to serve. And Owls get the point as Rankin gets the ace. Another serve. Rafe to Nagel. And Allison also under it. And it sails out of bounds. And the Owls continue to lead 18-13 with the service going over to the Trailblazers. Nagel to Rafe. Prater, and that goes out of bounds. There we go. Nagel to Rafe. Allison. And that's going to be a net violation on the University and the point to the Owls. Nagel serves. Free ball for McTire. Prater sends it over. Steven sends it back. Rafe back sets it over the net. And the overpass is pushed over by McTire for the kill. Owls continuing to lead by 4, 19-15. Giving the serve. Johnson gets under it. Allison. Snyder's going to send the free ball over. There's the free ball. Nagel handles it. To Rafe. Sets up Allison. And it's going to be dug up by the Trailblazers. Free ball from Trailblazers. Prater. And that's good for the kill. And the Owls get their 20th point and lead 20-15. Wagaman back to serve for the Owls. And there's an ace for Wagaman. Elena Jones into the front row for the Owls. Wagaman continuing to serve. Owls have a 6-point lead. That just clears the net, and that'll be another ace for Wagaman. And Trailblazers going to take a timeout as they trail 22-15 in this first set. Want to thank MT Smoking Barbecue. Come experience Indiana's finest barbecue here in Muncie. They're located at 1700 North Wheeling. Call them at 765-216-1664 or find them at mtssmokingbbq.com. Defer Voren, attorneys, business counselors, and neighbors. They are uniquely equipped to help businesses and individuals with everyday legal matters. Call them at 765-288-3651. I'd like to also thank Dr. Davis Chiropractic for his sponsorship of Muncie Burris Athletics. Wagaman back to serve. It's going to be returned from the Trailblazers, but it goes out of bounds. And the Owls now lead 23-15. And into the net, and that's going to be an easy point for the Trailblazers. Kelly McTire back to serve. Jones to Allison. She's going to send back to Jones, and that goes into the net. And the air causes a point for the Trailblazers. Owls leading 23-17. Rotational error on the Trailblazers sends it back to the Owls, and they'll be serving for set point as the Owls lead 24-17. Haley Allison will be back to serve. Referees correcting the Trailblazers' error on the rotation. Owls continuing to wait. As always, you can keep track of all of Burris Athletics on Twitter at Burris Athletics 1. That's for all the news, sports, and events at Burris Athletics 1. And keep track of all the information about the broadcast at Owls TV, both Twitter and Facebook. And the ace from the sophomore finishes the first set as the Owls win 25-16. We'll be back shortly for the start of the second set. As we get ready for the second set, I want to thank our sponsors, Texas Roadhouse, legendary food, legendary service, all with lots of legendary fun. Call ahead seating at 765-282-7113. Star Insurance, committed to serving the needs of our communities by helping people protect what matters most. Call them at 765-284-4116 or find them at starfinancial.com. O'Neill & Associates came from a unique, individualized custom plan using an independent perspective. Find them at o'neillandassociates.com or at 765-896-9553. Berry Winkle Frozen Yogurt with 14 flavors of frozen yogurt and more than 50 toppings. Berry Winkle is the best place for dessert. Central Indiana Orthopedics, their world-class team of orthopedics experts is devoted to providing customized treatment plans focused on your goals and needs. And Carpet Plus Color Tile, prepare to be floored. They're located on Broadway across from the mall. And as we return, Owls get ready to serve the second set. Out there will be Prater, Rankin, Orin, Snyder, Allison, and Rafe will be serving. Nagel's waiting to substitute in as the libero. Out for the Trailblazers, we have number 4, Turner, number 15, Gibney, number 32, McGuire, number 28, Stevens, number 16, McTire, and can't see the final number, so I apologize for that. Rafe will be back to serve. And that sails out just past the line. And first point will go to the Trailblazers. McGuire back to serve. Prater sends it down the line. McGuire sends it over, but it lands out of bounds And we're tied up at 1. Rankin back to serve. Short serve. McGuire sends a free ball over. Nagel sends it over to Rafe. She sets up Predator behind her, and that's good for the kill. Owls lead 2-1. Rankin back to serve once again. And there's pushed over. Nagel's there to cover it. Allison winds up for the kill into the Trailblazers block, and Predator's going to do the free ball. McGuire pushes it over. Nagel. Owl set it up, and they set up Predator, and she sends it to the back. And this one goes out of bounds. And we're now tied at 2 points apiece. Johnson enters the lineup for the Owls. Stevens will be back to serve. Ellison to Rafe. And into the net, and the Trailblazers take the lead, leading 3-2. Stevens back to serve once again. Nagel to Rafe. Horan, and again, another attacking error. Gives a point to the Trailblazers. Owls trail 4-2. Nagel and Predator takes a swing this time. Be a free ball from Turner. Nagel sets him up. And Allison, and she's too far under it. And the Trailblazers now lead 5-2. And Coach Clark's going to take a timeout. Want to thank Hannah Team of Remax for their sponsorship. Outstanding agents, outstanding results. Think of buying or selling a home? Contact the Hannah Team for help at 765-760-4556 or at mymunciehome.com. We come back to the action as the Owls trail 5-2 early in this second set after taking the first set 25-18. Nagel to Rafe. Allison, and that's going to be tipped out of bounds and be a side out for the Owls. Nagel will be back to serve. And quick hands by the Trailblazers sends it over. Out of system set by Allison. Into the block, but lands on the Trailblazers side of the net. And the Owls only trail by 1. Nagel back to serve once again. Tip there. Owls are sitting there waiting. Out of system over to Prater. She's going to send it to the back corner. And there's no defense there, and Owls get the point, and we're now tied at 5 points apiece. Nagel back to serve once again. Low fast serve for the ace! Traveling all the way across the court. Owls now retake the lead, 6-5. Another ace for Nagel. And the Owls have opened up a 2-point lead, 7-5. Sophomore serves once again. And this one lands just outside the line on the cross court. Owls continuing to lead by 1, 7-6. Major back to serve. Short serve. Rafe gets it up. Oh, Snyder catches her foot and sends off her timing. We'll send it into the net. And that'll tie us up at 7 points apiece. Major back to serve once again. Nagel gets under it, sends it up to Rafe. And Snyder gets her feet under this time, but it goes long. And the Trailblazers retake the lead, 8-7. High serve. Oh! Some one-arm plays there. And the Owls get it over. And we're now tied at 8 points apiece. Rotation and substitutions on the Owl sides as Wagaman comes in and Predator goes out, as well as Jones coming in and Rafe heading to the bench. Wagaman will be back to serve for the Owls. Back row push. Nagel gets it. Wagaman's going to set up Allison. She tips it over. But she ran into the net, and that's going to be a violation and point to the Trailblazers. They retake the lead, 9-8. Gibney back to serve. Allison tries from the other side. Oh, and it rolls over the net. Back row attack just clips the net. And the Trailblazers try and run it down, but can't get there. And that point will go to the Owls, and we're tied at 9. More substitutions for the Owls as Watson enters the lineup for Allison. And Rankin enters the lineup for the front row for Johnson. Watson will be back to serve for the Owls as we're all knotted at 9 points apiece. And into that and gives the side out to the Trailblazers and the 1 point lead. Turner back to serve. And that's going to be short. And easy point for the Owls, and we're tied at 10. Mormon returns to the lineup to serve. Clears the net, and that'll be an ace. And the Owls retake the lead, 11-10. Oh, miscommunication there between the Trailblazers, and another point for the Owls, leading 12-10 now. Mormon back to serve once again. And just hitting the back line. And the Owls get another point as Mormon serves 3 aces in a row and take a 13-10 lead. Want to thank Culver's of Muncie. Their butter burgers are made from fresh, never frozen, 100% Midwest beef, seared to perfection and served on a lightly buttered toasted bun. Find them at West McGalliard. Tim Lannett for Senate, approving his ability to reach across party lines to get things done. Vote for Tim Lannett for State Senate on Tuesday, November 6th. Slam Dunk Sports Marketing, a customer-focused company dedicated to providing quality service, athletic equipment to schools while offering exclusive opportunities and sponsors. Find them at slamdunksportsmarketing.com. Mormon continuing to serve as the Owls lead 13-10. And another ace for Mormon. Trailblazers going to, miscommunication in the back row gives an easy point. Another to the Owls. Owls would open up a 5-point lead on the service of Mormon. Turner handles it. It's going to be pushed over. Watson. Rankin sends it down the line and gets the kill. Owls now lead 16-10. Mormon serve once again. High serve. Be a free ball sent over from the Trailblazers. Owls set up the middle. And Hurin bounces it off the net and the block for the kill. Owls leading 17-10. Grace Mormon continuing to serve. And free ball goes into the net and lands on the Trailblazer side. And the Owls now lead 18-10. So that's right. She is 10th in the nation. So that is right. Yes. Okay, cool. Just wanted to confirm. And welcome back, Owls fans, and we're going to thank McKinney Melput Law with law locations in Indianapolis and Muncie. Their attorneys are always there when you need them most. Call them 765-896-8964. And the Owls have opened up an 8-point lead, 18-10, after being tied at 10 points apiece. All on the service of sophomore Grace Mormon, who I believe has 4 aces in this serving streak. There's a high serve. It's going to be an overpass, and Hurin pushes it right back for the kill. Owls now up 19-10. Substitutions. Durant enters the lineup for University. Mormon back to serve. And it hits the line judge's foot. Makes it out of bounds. Easy call for our favorite line judge, Danny Ivy. Always appreciate all of our Burris sponsors, our parents, for their help throughout the match and throughout the whole season. Thank you to each and every one of you. Trailblazers to serve. It's short. Watson runs under it. Oh! And it's bounced around, and that point will go to the Trailblazers. Owls leading 19-12. Back row attack from Nagel. And it goes long. Too much pepper on that one. And that ball will stay with the Trailblazers as the Owls still continue to lead 19-13. Watson. Rankin down the middle. There's a roll shot. Nagel handles it. To Jones. Off the net. And gets the kill. And that'll be the 20th point for the Owls. Prater and Rafe enter the lineup for the Owls, and Rafe will be back to serve. Owls leading by 7, 20-13. Oh, they handle it, but missed communication there. Not sure who was supposed to get it, and so nobody got it. And the point goes to the Owls. Rafe back to serve. And there's another ace for the Owls. Now leading 22-13. Rafe back to serve once again. And too much on this one. Girl doesn't know her own strength. And the Owls send the service over to the Trailblazers, but retain the lead at 22-14. McGuire back to serve. Nagel. Prater roll shots it. Trailblazers send the free ball over, but it goes outside the antenna and point to the Owls. Allison enters the front row. Rankin will be back to serve. Owls leading 23-14. And it should be 15 because of the service error. Guess I spoke too soon. Stevens back to serve. And service error gives it right back to the Owls. And that'll send Nagel back to the line to serve. And she'll try and finish out the match as the Owls lead 24-15. And pass immediately over and finds a hole. And the Trailblazers continue to survive. Owls leading 24-16. Nagel sends it to Rafe. Snyder winds up. Oh, and gets it. Kill. With some authority, and that'll end it. And the Owls take the second set, 25-16, and win the match 2-0. Want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight. Truly appreciate that. Appreciate all our sponsors for their sponsorship of Burris Athletics. Join us once again on Thursday nights as the Owls travel to Daleville to take on the Daleville Broncos. JV game will start at 6 o'clock, and you can find it right here on Owls TV on YouTube. Thank you, everyone, and have a good night. Join us shortly for the varsity match.